It's never easy to talk to your family about money, regardless of the time of year. But when it comes to Christmas and Christmas gifts, it's a little bit more of a barrel of fish. But you've got to do it sooner than later. If you wait too long, you're going to have some pretty upset people when you want to say, no gifts this year, let's go without it. Because somebody has already bought all the gifts for the entire family. So let's get on it before Thanksgiving, or use Thanksgiving the day before that, before the official kickoff of buying gifts. Let us talk to the family before that Friday and express your goals of going into Christmas and the first of the year cash only, and limiting the amount that you spend on Christmas gifts. Now, the important people, like the kids, they still get gifts. But as far as the gifts among the adults, that is what we want to talk to the family about, limiting and, if not completely preventing, purchasing that. And if you have kids or grandkids, you know that you don't want to then explode the amount of money you spend on them. No, you've already set your budget. But let's talk to the family now. If you wait until early December, you're going to have some really upset family members. You are, because somebody's already gone and purchased gifts for the entire family, probably without much concern about a budget. So they're not going to be real concerned about your budget. But if you get in front of this and you walk them through your intentions to set a budget and stick to it, it might catch on. You might start a movement within your family. But you've got to have that conversation as early as possible. If you're new here, I'm Jenny. I talk a lot. I got a little to say about a lot of stuff, but most of it is about retirement, money, and mindset, and how we women over a certain age can master these regardless of what age we are and when we got started. Hey, real quick, sorry for the interruption. Like, subscribe, share. I'm building this channel for a side hustle, and I need you to help me make sure YouTube hears us and wants more content. So do it real quick. Like, subscribe, share. Keep coming back. Now back to the video. You may also make the recommendation that this could become the new family tradition, that next year you're going to be doing the same budget cash only approach again. So let's go ahead and set up some things this year to make next year easy. When you bring it up, you've got to be honest. You've got to let your family know why you've chosen to do this. They're your family. You can share as much or as little as you choose. But if they're anything like my family, there's always going to be those who are going to want to know why. What's going on? Did somebody lose their job? Is there a problem? Be upfront, be honest, as much as you're comfortable with, but establish your boundaries and your intentions. That if the family itself does not choose to move forward with this initiative, that this is what they can expect from you. So I will be gifting minimal but thoughtful gifts this year. Be ready with some gift alternatives. So maybe it's a movie marathon and dinner. Maybe it's a cocoa dessert party. Perhaps it's the family white elephant. If they insist on spending money on adults, then let's do the gift exchange where everybody just brings one unisex gift of a certain dollar limit, which you guys get to set to the group. And then you all go home with something that you didn't actually bring, that you enjoyed the entire game of being able to select and then steal. It's a lot of fun rules that can be made up, and your family can make up their own rules about this, because that became a lovely family tradition in our world that I know that my first gen nieces and nephews are looking forward to passing down. So what do you do if not everybody agrees, or if you're met with crazy resistance? Stick to your guns. You have your budget. You will honor your intentions in your future, and they can choose whatever they choose. We're all individual. They're not going to stop loving us because we're not going to go into debt to try to keep up with the volume of gifts that usually happen this time of year. Hopefully, they can love you enough to respect your decision and your boundaries. I'm sure they can. They're family. We don't get to pick them. We have to live with them, but they're around forever. Lead by example. Be open. If there's those, and you're going to have those who come up and ask you questions on the side. Hey, what are you doing? How are you doing this? How much total are you spending? Be the town crier. You're setting the example. They're asking questions because they know they need this same sort of approach. So help lead them into this path that you're on and show them how you're doing it. Send them to my Master Money Master Plan, to my YouTube channel. If this is resonating with you, if you are fearful of talking to your family and or close friends about your cash-only Christmas and setting limits on what you're buying, who you're buying for, and how much you're spending, drop us a comment below. Let us help you. And by us, I mean everybody who's watching this video. Go to the comments, read, leave your own comment to initiate the conversation, respond to what I leave down there. If you're ready to make this change, let's make it together, because the first of the year is coming and I've got a whole video series about setting yourself up for success for the next calendar year. Next Christmas is going to be a piece of cake because you're going to have 52 weeks. Talking about money to our families is harder than untangling last year's Christmas lights. Yeah, that's like something I would say. Attention, family. Santa is going minimalist this year. The elves unionized, the reindeers are on strike, and my wallet's on sabbatical. So let's swap stress for snacks and call it even. I have been watching too many Christmas movies, and I've realized they never show these people paying off their credit card debts in January. So this year, I'm skipping the sequel called The Broke After Christmas Chronicles. This year, I am giving the gift of peace. Mine, no malls, no shipping delays, no pretending that I like yet another pair of handmade coffee mugs or ashtrays I no longer need. No more pretending that I like the scent of wet pine candles. Ha! Let's give the gift to each other of absolutely nothing. I'm going to put in the family chat. Breaking news! Christmas gifts are canceled. In lieu of gifts, please enjoy my presents. Available now in limited quantity. How about this? We're grown. Let's buy whatever we want when we want it. Let's stop wrapping debt in shiny, glitzy paper and bows and meet for brunch like civilized people. I talked to the Christmas tree. It's tired of all the Christmas wrapping paper drama. It suggested we skip the gifts and focus on those twinkle lights, laughter, cocoa, and peppermint mocha. You all have everything you need. Let's be honest. I've already given you the best gift of all, me. So this year, let's enjoy each other instead of another bath set. We all know the real holiday miracle is going to be us making it through December with any money and sanity left. So this year's theme, no gifts, no guilt, no overdrafts. This year, I want us to focus on what really matters. Each other in my famous 7-cheese macaroni. Besides, the last thing I need is another mug that says live, love, laugh. Remember when Christmas was about pajamas and pancake and being together? Giggling over breakfast and not Amazon carts or extra for overnight delivery? Let's bring that back. No gifts. And okay, matching PJs if we have to, but I get to pick them. Talking about money to our families is harder